from Mandyleeplays, and in this video I'm going to do a pickups for the month of October and November. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. So I bought a lot of games, so yeah, RIP my wallet, but I got good quality games. I'm always one to say quality is better than quantity. You want a collection that fits your personality and what you like. You don't want a collection that just is there just to be there, in my opinion. Alright, now moving on to the first game, and that is The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Now this is my first Trails game and I'm loving it so far. I haven't beaten it and I need to take the time to really get into it, but I'm loving it so far. I finished the prologue and it was really cool. I kind of wish they had English dub instead of sub because I feel like that would have immersed me like better in the game, but the sub is really good. So this is a great game and I highly recommend, though the games do connect story-wise, so if you're gonna jump into this game, just know that it's kind of in the middle of some stuff. Now the Trails series is a long one. There's Trails from Cold Steel, Trails of the Sky, and other games. So you're gonna want to be caught up, but since I'm a newbie, I feel like this is still a good standalone game, but you want to play the other games as well, which is good. So hopefully NIS localizes a bunch of them. Though I heard if you have a good PC, you could pretty much play most of them. But I like to play on console, so please port some more on the console. That would be nice. So yeah, I'm loving this game and I highly recommend. Alright, and the next game is Harvestella. Now this is a game I'm currently playing, I'm currently loving. I did a 10 things you should know before you buy for this game. I'll leave the link up above and in the description. Highly recommend you check it out. But I'm loving this game so much. I fear though that it got swept under the radar because God of War came out, Pokemon's coming out, Bayonetta came out. So this one fell off the radar for a lot of people, and I am making it my mission to make this game known because it's a really good game and I love the farming mechanics with the RPG. I feel like that's what I love because purely farming sims, I get kind of bored. So I like how it's RPG mixed in with farming sim. It makes it more interesting and more unique, and I just love it overall. So highly recommend you check this game out. It's really good, and yeah, it just got the unfortunate event of releasing with a lot of big hitters. So yeah, that's kind of bad, but the game is really good. Now going with the Square Enix trend, I got Tactics Org Reborn. It's still in this plastic because I just got it yesterday. And I've heard really good things about it, and I love strategic RPGs, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I kind of got stung with Triangle Strategy. It wasn't my favorite game. It was a huge disappointment in my book. And if you want to see that video, I'll link it. But needless to say, I was very disappointed in Triangle Strategy. So there was a gaping hole for a strategy game that I was itching for. So when I saw Tactics Org's Reborn and I watched a few videos, watched a few gameplays, I was like, you know what? This one looks cool. The story looks promising and the gameplay is a strategy RPG. I'm all for it. So I bought it and I can't wait to enjoy it. And the next game I got is Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope. This is also a strategy RPG that I'm enjoying. Now this one revolves around Mario and the Rabbids. Now, did you know rabbits come from the Rayman series? Now, I didn't know that up until recently, which blew my mind because I always thought the rabbits were its own entity. But no, they came from Rayman, and it makes a lot of sense because that game is wild. So, I was surprised. Anyways, who knew that Rabbids and Mario would make a good combo? But it works. It works so well that they made a sequel, Sparks of Hope. Now, the sequel is weird because it has voice acting, and it takes getting used to. Like, I don't expect the rabbits to really speak that much. They talked in the original, but it was always like caveman talk, like ooh ah, or like ooh yay, or something like that, but not like full-blown sentences. So it was weird when I heard them like talk. I was just like, what? I didn't even know they could form a sentence. That's wild. So, you know, they made a lot of changes from the first one, which I appreciate. The gameplay is much more smoother, and I feel like they just added a lot from the first game and just added more. Whether it's better or worse, I don't know. I kind of like the rabbits to shut up, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, This is the Cosmic Edition. Now the Cosmic Edition is only for Best Buy. A lot of people ask me, I didn't know there was a Cosmic Edition. Well, I didn't either until I bought it on Best Buy, honestly. Now the Cosmic Edition just comes with cosmic weapons for each of your party, which is really cool. Anyways, really been enjoying Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Now I saved the last physical game for last, and that's because the Witch Queen is back. And you know what game I'm talking about? I'm talking about Bayonetta 3. It's finally out, and oh my gosh, it is so fun. It's so action-packed. That platinum gameplay is like on peak. Yeah, it runs kind of sus on the Switch, but that's because the Switch is 5 years old at this point. But I feel like they really took advantage of the Switch and took it to the max with this game, because some of the action sequences are just like, very gorgeous, beautiful as they like to say. And Bayonetta is very beautiful, and I can't wait to see where the story goes. I don't like the John sequences where it's like a 007 spy thing. I don't know, I don't like sneaking. I'm more of a brute force kind of gal, so all the sneaky kind of rubs me the wrong way, and plus you're timed. I hate that. So I don't like the Jean sequences, but the Bayonetta ones are just peak gameplay, and I love it so much. Though she has a bunch of combos that I haven't even scratched the surface. I swear, I just press random buttons and see what sticks, honestly. And I love how she could summon her demon posse on the fly. That's pretty cool. Though the tarantula should just stay in hell where it belongs. But I just don't like spiders, basically. Now with the whole controversy surrounding this game, all I gotta say is she lied. Good thing I didn't cover it, because I was like, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. But not gonna lie, I did believe her at first, because why would anyone sink their career like that on social media? Like, it had to be drastic kind of measures. But then when it all came out that she lied, I was like, oh, okay, because the amount of money they offered her, I was like, that is low, even for them. Like, what is going on? I love Jennifer Hill in this game. She sounds like Bayonetta. Like, I didn't even really know a difference at first until someone pointed it out. I feel like she really did her best for Bayonetta, and she sounds like Bayonetta. And it says a lot about her, you know, acting performance, which is awesome. Love this game as well. Buy it. Alright, now I said that's the last physical game because I did buy digital. Yes, I know I'm a physical collector, but I'm a practical physical collector. That means if I could get a game on digital storefront that's cheaper, I will do that, because I'm not going to pay extra for a physical copy. You get what I mean? But I always try to get physical copies if I can. I'm a physical collector, but I buy digital. Sometimes. Anyways, I wrote them down on my list. So first game on my list is Sonic Frontiers. I bought this one for my Xbox because I wasn't going to buy it for the Switch, and I didn't really want to buy it for the PlayStation 5 either, so I went with the Xbox copy, and I am having mixed feelings about it. Like, there's some instances where I love, but then some instances where I hate. Like, I love the segments where you go into classic Sonic levels. I feel like if they just kept that aesthetic, but outside, and made that open world, that would have been so much cooler. But they went with this whole realistic, Death Standing kind of vibe, and I wasn't for it. So I feel like there's some things they should have done differently with the game. Now that being said, I do like some points in the overworld where there's puzzles and there's things you have to find, and there's these little critters. They're kind of like the Korok seed equivalent, but in Sonic, and they're really cute, and it has some deep story implications there too. So I'm really invested into that. As of now, I'm having mixed feelings with the game, let's just say. I do like the enemies. They're very versatile and kind of a challenge. Like, there's one that throws its arms and you have to climb on top of it, and each time you hit it, it gets more aggressive. And I feel like that kind of challenge is really nice, because most enemies in Sonic is just like zoom boom, zoom boom. They're very unique, and I like how they went with those, so good on you, Sonic team. Good on you. The voice acting, weird, but I got used to it. Sonic's voice got really deep, It got so deep that in the stream, most people ask me, what's with Sonic's voice? I love Biggs the cat. He sounds like a preschool teacher, but he makes it work because he's just so innocent. He's just like, I'm just here to find fish, and that's all my life's purpose.
Oh,
So yeah.
Biggs
hey,
the cat.
Sonic, you come here to fish too?
Big, what are you doing here? How did you get here? What even is here?
I don't know. I was looking for fishing spots and wound up here.
Oopsies.
So now I'm fishing.
I like his mentality. I don't know how I got here, so I'm just doing my thing.
So yeah, I'm really enjoying Sonic Frontiers, and I hope to stream it more with you guys. The next game I bought that I didn't like, and I unfortunately put it down, that is Fatal Frame. Now this was supposed to be my scary game for the month, and it was scary, yeah, but it dealt with a lot of topics I wasn't really wanting to go into. Now to give it credit, it does its job by being a scary game. I'm not knocking it on that. It's a really good game, and I like the whole camera motif to defeat the enemies, but there was a lot of subject matter that I wasn't ready to really dive into at that point, and I have to be ready for those things. So I put it down because I wasn't feeling it at that point, and that's good because, you know, prioritize your mental health. There was a lot of deep stuff in the game, and if you don't want to tackle that, then that's fine. That doesn't make you a wussy. That doesn't make you weak. That makes you strong because you know your weakness and you know when to stop or when to not tackle something. Oh, that's a waste of $40 right there. Kinda had to take the L on that one. Oops. Now the next game I got was actually a review copy from Square Enix, so thank you Square Enix. That is NieR Automata. I love that game. I have it for the PlayStation 4 and it released on the Switch recently, so I got a review copy so I could tell you guys to play it on the Switch, and I love it. It's one of the best Switch port jobs. It's not perfect. It still runs at 30, while the one on the PlayStation runs at 60. But I feel like it's one of the best ports we've gotten so far on the Switch. And that says a lot because the Switch is really lacking these days. So the fact that they could port the game and make it look and run great is awesome. I highly recommend you guys check it out. I also did a 10 things you need to know before you buy video on it. Links in the above in the description as well. So that's it for my pickups. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, I would appreciate it. And if you like my content and would love to see more, then please subscribe. We're almost to 5K, so let's go. We're on the home stretch. Tell me what you guys got in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. You can catch me on my Twitter at Mandyleeplays. Hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day, and as always, play a good game. Peace, peace.